Hello, Navarro at TTR again, with my ongoing projects for the Dark Angel Devastator squad. These are the guys that I showed you in an earlier video that look all chewed up and worse for wear. And now that they're primered up with what I would recommend, just the light gray primer for models that you want to have with the lighter colors. And there they are. The type of airbrush painting I'll be using is Createx, because I was able to get the primary colors at a discount online. And I'll be using this small airbrush pump that I got at Harbor Freight for $89, and it came with a very basic airbrush. Now this stuff is not your quality items. This is like a $14 airbrush, but it gets the job done. It just lays down the foundation color, and then I found that you could actually use it to lay some highlights on it as well. So anyways, that's what I'll be doing. A little bit of water for cleanup. These are the colors I'll be using, just the green, and then it comes with the lighter shade of green, and if need be I'll add darker or lighter colors to it to make the highlights the way I want them to look. So there you have it for now, and then we're going to take a look to see how these guys are going to turn out for their Dark Angel transformation. Thanks. Alrighty. My first attempt here, if you notice, this green is way too bright, and then I experimented with the black model and it came out just as bright, even shiny. So what I did was I mixed some of the paint, and I found that it's a 4-to-1 this particular green versus black, and it got this color here. If it'll focus in. Can't tell on this, but that's actually super dark with the hint of green, which is the, I believe, like forest green or Caliban green. And anyways, that's a perfect base, and then it's going to be highlighted with the same exact green here, and I think it'll turn out nice. This one I'm going to save. I'm not going to strip it back down. What I'm going to do is go ahead and reshoot it with the dark green and then highlight it back up. And it'll look fairly decent, and it'll blend in with the rest of the squad as well. So there you have it. Just took a few seconds to figure that particular part out, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hello. Here are the models finished as far as the base painting for them. And it's a nice dark green, foresty green. You may not be able to tell with this video, but it resembles a slightly lighter shade than the Orc Warboss shade. I don't remember what the new color code is for it, but it's a super dark green. I think it's Orc Hide, Warboss Orc Hide, something like that. But anyways, there it is. We're going to do the highlights in a second. I just spent the last few minutes cleaning my airbrushes because you're going to need to do that in between to make sure that the colors come out crisp, especially when you start switching up colors. And on top of that, unfortunately they do get clogged in the middle, so I had to actually switch to a second one to finish off the painting of the base, and then I'm cleaning them up so I can do the highlights, and then I'm going to move on to the vehicle. Then after everything's airbrushed, we clean everything up and then move to the brushes. As you see here, there's a moisture trap on this particular air pump, and that keeps the paint from splattering when it goes through. So if you're working with just an air pump or even a gas canister, you're going to want to find a moisture trap, so that way it'll keep your paint nice and smooth. So anyways, guys, hope this helps. For now, we're going to go ahead and start experimenting with the highlights, and here's the base on the top of that box there, the base color. So I'm going to just experiment with a couple of highlights to see which one comes out better. I'm guessing I'm just going to go with that straight green there, because that black or the darkness of this green will bleed right into it and hopefully come up with a really spectacular looking shade. Anyways guys, talk to you later.